We got some committee stocks on the move that we need to discuss today on this desk. Lowe's, they beat, said sales could see modest growth in the year ahead. There's a lot of questions right now, Jay, about what's going on in the housing market.
For sure. But it's a beat on the top and the bottom, and it was a good read-through from obviously HD. Positive surprise on same-store sales, which we have seen consecutive quarters of negative comps there. So I was happy to see that. I also was happy to see the pro segment continues to grow. I think they're creating margins there, which is good to see because they're typically a do-it-yourself player. So I like this print, and we'll see how it goes into a strong seasonal period.
All right, Joe, TJX. I had Matt Boss, JPM, on Closing Bell the other day. This is one of the names he likes. Says it's in the sweet spot. They beat. Their guidance was weak. There's the stock, though. It seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Conservative guidance, and I think that's what you heard from this company, and I would expect that they will beat that guidance. This was a excellent earnings report. This is a company that, yes, in fact, is in the sweet spot. Off-price is doing phenomenally well. You're talking about a company here, $140 billion market cap. We always like to focus on Target. To me, this has really replaced Target when you're thinking about exposure to retail in the consumer discretionary sector.
Let's talk Lilly for a moment. They announced plans to build 4 new manufacturing sites in the United States, totaling at least $27 billion. JP Morgan puts the positive catalyst watch on that stock as well. Joe, you own that, and Jason, you own the biotech ETF, the IBB. Liz, I know you're watching the space because of the 2 spaces that have been working while momentum has been unwinding. It's been staples in healthcare. Joe, you first on Lilly. Jason, you next on the IBB. Liz, then you on healthcare.
Just like TJX, which is a momentum name, the momentum is not unwinding in Lilly. This stock is going to be pushing towards new all-time highs. It's on a streak right now that we haven't seen for the better part of the last 2 years, 7 consecutive positive days.
IBB, I like Big Pharma. Obviously, AbbVie is our favorite name in this space. I think pipelines are starting to fill. I think directionally, if rates continue to hold lower, R&D gets cheaper, and I think these stocks can continue to work.
All right.
Healthcare was actually one of my calls for all of 2025. I maintain that view. And if you look at what's been leading healthcare, it is pharma and biotech. It works both as a defensive in the large cap space, but more so as a growth driver in the large cap space for people trying to get out of tech and into something that's more attractively valued.
Jimmy, it's the best performing sector year to date. You're an AbbVie guy, too. You have some other names, right?
Yep, AbbVie, AstraZeneca, Vertex, United Health, we talk about a lot. But overweight healthcare and very much within healthcare, overweight pharma and biopharma. A couple of things at work here. Yes, there is a little bit of a reversion to the mean after a devastating election year. That's always the case. First year of a presidential administration, you get the relief when the policies are not as dire as expected. These stocks have tremendously good valuations, dividend yields, et cetera, and the growth is there. We have an aging demographic in the developed world, and that's going to promote use of these drugs, demand for these drugs, good dividend yields. There's a lot to like here.